Hi, I'm Martin County Board Chair Harold Jenkins. Welcome to the Martin County Update for Friday, April 17th. At today's special meeting, the board heard updates from the emergency management and community partners. The Cleveland Clinic gave an update. At this time, they have adequate supplies and continue to follow the CDC guidelines conserving these resources. They reminded residents who are experiencing symptoms to call for a pre-screen at 772-419-3360 before going for testing. Of those tested, they're seeing a 9% positive rate, which is a little below the national level, and continue to see improvements in turnaround times for test results of approximately 4 days. The Florida Department of Health in Martin County spoke about contact tracing, testing, and their daily engagements with assisted living facilities. Their message continues to emphasize safer at home and prevention measures to keep everyone healthy and safe. Sheriff William Snyder shared that his department is adequately staffed. Deputies are spot checking golf courses with most in compliance. Boat ramps and beaches were quiet this week, but they expect an increased activity through the weekend. And the sandbars require constant monitoring to keep them free from boats. The sheriff also said that there has been an issue with people who have fraudulently obtained commercial fishing licenses. The United Way of Martin County continues to work with not-for-profit organizations. Local agencies are reporting a 30 to 40% increased demand in our food distribution system, pantries, and feeding sites. And now I'd like to turn it over to Michelle Jones, our Emergency Management Director.
Thank you, Commissioner Jenkins. As we monitor COVID-19, we continue to meet with our local partners and are participating in daily conference calls with the Florida Division of Emergency Management and have been provided with modeling to forecast our potential impacts. Based on this information, it appears that we may see peak hospital utilization in the next 2 weeks. While Cleveland Clinic has been doing great work to identify appropriate space to handle any potential surge, we want to remind residents that over the next 2 weeks, we have the opportunity to, as stated by Cleveland Clinic, crush the curve by staying home as much as possible. When not at home, practice social distancing and wear a cloth face mask in public. The President released his initial plan for opening up America again, which recommends employers should develop and implement appropriate policies. These include policies for social distancing and protective equipment, temperature checks, testing, isolating, contact tracing, sanitation, disinfection of high traffic areas, and considerations for business travel. Employers are also encouraged to continue telework whenever possible and feasible. Symptomatic people should not be allowed to physically return to work until cleared by a medical provider. The Florida Department of Elder Affairs has instituted Project Vital, Virtual Inclusive Technology for All, which will utilize virtual technology to help with the self-isolation experience for residents in assisted living facilities and nursing homes, and is partnering with the Alzheimer's Association and other industry leaders to distribute tablets statewide to help mitigate feelings of isolation. I'd like to wrap up with a reminder about finding Martin County specific data. You can find our dashboard at martin.fl.us/COVID-19 dashboard. It contains case information including cumulative cases, age distribution, and new cases by day. We've had lots of questions as to why it doesn't include recovery information. There isn't clear data to support what recovery looks like. While the technology is great, it's only as good as the data that fills it. Since there's no accepted metric for recovery, it's not reported on our dashboard. Back to you.
Thanks, Michelle. And speaking of technology, our team has created an online forum to allow members of the public to provide public comment remotely for upcoming board meetings. You can find the forum at the website on the screen. Thanks for watching and stay safe.